Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with my first layout for the Noel Mignon design team, and this is using the February classic kit called Happy Together. And when I was going through the supplies in the kit, the donuts really stood out to me, so I'm going to do a layout about donuts. And I have this picture here, which I think is actually pretty old, but it's more the story than the actual physical donuts. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it for this layout because this is one that I have not scrapped before. So I also had a little bag there that says "You deserve a donut," and that is something that came home recently with us from a donut shop, and it wasn't dirty inside, so I saved the bag because I really liked it. So I just cut out that little image there on the bag, and I'm going to use it on my layout. So now I'm going through the papers and the cardstock, and I picked out a few things here. So I have this basil pink cardstock, which I'm going to use to map my photo in. And then I have the pink from Illustrated Faith, and then I have that chevron paper, which is from Crepe Paper, and I'm going to be using those on here. And now I'm going through and kind of pulling out a few things that are catching my eyes. A couple little die cuts here. I'm going to use some of that wood veneer, and I'm going to use a distress crayon to color in the word veneer, the words. That's really hard to say. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this started first because I want to go ahead and let it sit for a little bit while I make the rest of it. But I'm using this distress crown from Tim Holtz, and this is in the color Picked Raspberry, and this came in the kit. And I am using these wood veneer words from Jelly Bean Soup, which also came in the kit, and I'm just using it to literally color in the words here. And they're going to go nicely on the layout. So I'm just coloring them in. I'm going to only end up using 2 of them, but I do have the other one that's already ready to go. So as I was coloring this, I got, some of it kind of bunched up a little bit inside the little nooks and crannies of the words. So I'm just going to use my craft knife and kind of get that out so that it doesn't look like gunky or anything like that. So I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. And then I'm going to start building my layout. So I'm going to put those off to the side and just kind of let them dry a little bit. And I'm getting the pink off on my craft knife. And now I'm going to go ahead and start building this. So I'm going to mat my picture with this pink basil cardstock. And then I am going to go ahead and get my paper layers here as well. So this dark pink from Illustrated Faith is going to be my background, and then I'm going to just cut one long strip of this crepe paper chevron, and then that is going to be my basic background here. So I just cut one long strip there. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down, and then I'm going to kind of overlap these a little bit. I'm using that bag almost like a second picture. And I'm also going to work on my title here. So I'm going to use the word donuts for part of my title, and I'm going to use this little donut sticker here, and that is from, where is that from? I thought I had written it down, but from Pebbles, sorry. The donut sticker is from a Pebbles sticker sheet, and then the thickers are called Charming, and so I just used the donut for the O, and I thought that was a cute little touch. I'm also going to use this a strip of this washi tape here that came in the kit, and I'm going to kind of use that as a grounding space for my title. And I'm going to go ahead and get these stuck down, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this down here as well. I'm going to put the O down first because I wanted to kind of go underneath the picture a little bit. And then I'm going to put down the rest of my title. And I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive to put down these thickers because they are chipboard, and chipboard thickers tend to not stick for the long haul. So I need to put a little bit of extra adhesive on the back to make sure they're not going to fall off my layout later on. All right, so I have that part done. I'm also going to add a little bit to my title here, and I'm going to use the LE Studio Red letter stickers to add up there in just a second. But first I went ahead and put this word sweet down right over top of the donut that is on the paper bag there. And I'm just kind of taking the die cuts that I had pulled out, and I'm just kind of seeing where I want everything to go. I also grabbed this little yellow arrow from Heidi Swapp. I'm going to add a couple little yellow elements on here. And while I'm thinking about that, I am going to go ahead and use these to spell out the word surprise. So my full title is going to be Surprise Donuts. And the story behind this is that sometimes when my husband is off work, like on a weekend or just a morning that he has off, he will sometimes get up early before everyone else, and he will go and get donuts and surprises for breakfast. So it's a sweet surprise, and we really like it when he does that. So sometimes we'll wake up and there's a whole box of donuts waiting for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of these things put down that I am liking. And I'm going to open up this package here of these crepe paper shapes and cute things. I'm going to add some of those gold glitter hearts down here in a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these die cuts stuck down. And that little banner up at the top says to and from, and I'm going to put to my girls from Josh because he surprises us. And then right here on this little tag, I am doing my journaling about how he sometimes goes and surprises us with donuts. And that little tag on the side says today in pink. And let's see, what else am I going to do here? Oh, I'm going to add one of these glitter bows right in the center here of this donut just to kind of jazz it up a little bit more. And I'm just kind of going through everything to see what else I want to put on here. And I know that I want to put these little gold enamel hearts on here. These are from crepe paper, like I said, and I just need to add a little bit of adhesive to them because as I was putting them down, I noticed they weren't really sticking all that well, so I'm just going to add some quick dry adhesive underneath them just to make sure that they stay. I'm just going to add a few here and there. So just the cutest teeny tiny gold hearts. And what else am I going to add on here? I believe I'm going to add I want a little bit more yellow up at the top because I have yellow in two spots, so I want a third little splash of yellow, and I'm going to use part of a separate die cut that was like a banner for journaling, and I just cut off the yellow part of it, and I'm going to stick a little piece right underneath this banner right here, and then I can still use that other banner die cut for some journaling on another layout. So that just adds another little pop of yellow up at the top, so now I have 3 spots of yellow. And then I want to add a couple of more hearts, but I want to add some bigger ones. So I'm actually going to go with something that's already sitting on my desk. They are some puffy hearts from Twine and Ink, and they did not come in the kit, but they're going to go nicely on this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and use up the rest of that package that I have, and I will be grabbing those here in just a second. Right now I'm really just trying to make sure there's nothing else in the kit that I want to use before I pull anything from my stash. But I do have these hearts here, so I'm going to go ahead and use these. And these are in nice little different colors of kind of a deep orange red and a pure red. So I'm going to go ahead and just use up the rest of these and scatter them over here a little bit. And then that's going to complete my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, and I will include some close-ups coming up here. And if you want some more information on it, please go head over to the Noel Mignon blog, and I will leave a link to that down below so you guys can go check it out and see what some other design team members are making with this kit as well. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye!